Meet Brenda the dancer, a marvelous sight, who pirouetted daily with all of her might. Though doctors advised that her diet was rich, her heart was devoted to music and pitch. She loved Swan Lake and she loved Nutcracker too, in a fluffy pink dress of a bright neon hue. Her tutu was grand and as wide as a truck. Her slippers were tied with a prayer for good luck. She weighed 20 stone, maybe 30 or more, but she longed to glide gracefully over the floor. With sequins and glitter stitched into her gown, she swore she would be the best dancer in town. The curtain went up and the spotlights beamed bright. The crowd gathered round on a cold Friday night. The orchestra played a sweet woodwind refrain as Brenda stepped out with a smile on her brain. She tiptoed right out to the center display and took a deep breath as she started to sway. She bowed to the left and she bowed to the right. The floorboards beneath her groaned loudly in fright. A quiet creak creak echoed under her toes as she struck a grand pose on the tips of her hose. The wooden stage shuddered, the orchestra paused, unsure of the rumble her footsteps had caused. With passion and fury she twirled in a ring, a glorious, heavy, magnificent thing. She spun like a tornado wrapped up in lace. A look of pure ecstasy flushed on her face. The front row shrank back as she drifted on by, while dust from the ceiling rained down from on high. Now watch, cried out Brenda, the leap of the year, the famous grand jeté that everyone fears. She ran 3 quick steps with a mighty long stride. Her slippers were burning, her eyes open wide. She leaped in the air with a furious bound and hovered a second high over the ground. For one flying moment she looked like a dove, a giant pink angel sent down from above. The crowd held its breath as she soared through the air, a vision of beauty beyond all compare. Her arms were extended, her legs stretched out straight, defying the laws of momentum and weight. But what goes up high must come down to the earth, with all of its gravity, power, and girth. She landed right center with thunderous force, like a fallen piano or a runaway horse. A sound like a cannon blast echoed the hall and shook every picture frame right off the wall. The floorboards exploded in splintering wood. She went through the stage right where she stood. Down, down she plummeted, swallowed up whole, like a shiny pink donut dropped into a hole. Her tutu got caught on a beam as she fell, while the audience let out a shocked little yell. She crashed through the floor to the basement below, right into the orchestra midway through show. She landed kerplop on the big kettle drum, which bounced her right off with a thundering thrum. She crushed a bassoon and she smashed a trombone and knocked the conductor right off of his throne. She popped her head up through the splintered oak wood and smiled at the crowd just as best as she could. With sawdust and plaster stuck fast in her hair, she gave a quick bow with a theatric flair. A minor misstep, Brenda shouted with glee, the stage wasn't built for a dancer like me. The audience gasped and they started to cheer, the greatest performance we've seen all this year. They stood on their feet and threw roses down low, right into the pit where she'd stolen the show. She twirled on her knees in the basement below and blew little kisses to folks in rows. So if you go down to the theater tonight to watch a pink dancer soar high in the light, just check out the stage for a reinforced beam and pray that sweet Brenda don't follow her dream. For when Brenda leaps, all the wooden floors pray that they live to see another fine day.